Liss, if a camera goes down, let us know.
So I just do like a little...
No, just say one of the cameras has gone down.
Right, camera's gone down.
Okay, here we are. We've got 30 minutes.
Is it recording now?
We are now recording.
We are going live.
I feel like we're a little ad hoc.
Oh.
It means we've just sort of set up this kind of...
It's, look, at the end of the day, anything's better than Berlin. That was rigged up on coffee cups and random brochures and stuff that we could find. So. Sugar
and coffee. Josh had a little thing. It was... Anything could have fallen over at any point. I feel like these microphones could fall... We're just literally resting them between our groins.
Did you see that one geezer's comment saying, let's just put all this episode behind us?
Let's just put all this behind us, shall we?
I don't want to focus on one comment in particular, but there was like 7. So it's easy to choose one. Are you all right over there, Richard?
No, well, this is just...
Oh,
it's all right. I'll just...
You got a little bit of limp. Welcome to Smash City,
a mostly inappropriate podcast.
With me, Danny D.
And I'm Dick Bush.
That makes him happy. I think that's why he does this show.
Just for the intro.
Just for the intro.
I think we should mention that Liss currently is on
Camp 3.
buttons.
I am, it's not working.
We have Liss. We do not have video of
We've had to cancel Liss.
Liss has been cancelled.
She's been cancelled.
Due to racist comments.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa, Liss.
Look, on the last podcast, I believe she'd lost her Instagram. So,
well, that wasn't during. That was well before.
We're just taking extra security on this show. We're new.
Take her out of it.
We're a new channel. Let's not get that face on there. Someone at Meta doesn't like it. Maybe she banged someone at Meta once.
And they didn't like it.
Well, potentially now don't like her. They might have a little vendetta.
It's a nice word, that, isn't it?
Vendetta.
Yeah, almost as good as salsa.
Oh, I don't know. I think vendetta.
Vendetta.
Is a little bit...
Have you got an actual favourite word?
Oh, no. I was going to say...
Is that your favourite word? No.
I think it's sorry.
I do say sorry a lot.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I have a favourite word. I don't know. I've always been a fan of cunnilingus.
Oh, that's a pretty good word.
That's a great word.
Pretty good word.
But another really random word. All right, I'm smiling already.
Oh, what's this smile that you've got going on?
I'm not even going to do it.
This is...
Moving on.
Okay.
Let's go.
No, what?
But don't you think the word panties is a very disturbing... exactly. It makes you pull that face. It's a normal word, but it sounds very dirty.
Panties? It depends what context you use it in.
Any context. If you're...
If you are referring to
your panties.
I must go to the toilet. I've just soiled my panties. Exactly. People are going to look at you a little bit weird. If you're talking about, I don't know, I've got to pick up some panties for my daughter.
No,
kind of ordinary.
I just thought it always sounds like a strange word as a descriptive term. So what's your favourite word?
Ambivalence.
Ambivalence.
What does that mean?
All right.
Really?
Chill out.
Yeah.
What was the other one you didn't know? We did one.
There are so many.
Yeah.
There are a few. But ambivalence is
ambivalence, Danny? You know what ambivalence means.
I don't know.
I'm sure if we actually ask people what that means.
I'll use it in a sentence.
Go on then.
My opinion on that, I'm ambivalent towards it.
Is it where you don't have an opinion?
Yeah.
You're kind of impartial.
Yeah.
But impartial is just a lot more...
That's not as fun to say.
No.
Impartial ambivalence. Ambivalent ambivalence.
Impartial.
Okay.
I often have to be careful around Rick in case I get the wrong definition of something. Like opaque.
Oh, that was amazing. Can we... Yeah.
We already have. I've thrown myself under the bus. Yeah, I believed...
There was a script we got that said we needed a clothing cover thing that was opaque.
Suitcase, suit bag.
Yeah, suit carry thing that had some clothes in it. It was opaque.
Yeah.
I read that and I knew what the word meant. So I was like, great, you can't see through it, so you don't know what's in it.
We kind of took the impression of like opaque glass.
Like
frosted glass.
Yeah.
You know.
You can see through it, but not the exact contents.
Liss bought a little frosted number.
No. Luke.
Okay, Luke.
Yep.
Oh, apologies. Luke. Fucking, that was a bush push, wasn't it?
A little bit. She was like, no, I did
blame
not
for
get this one
I
wrong.
will be...
Fella ain't even there to defend himself, do you know what I mean? He's at home.
Conversation.
He's at home having a little vegan casserole or something, and you're just fully calling him out. That's brutal.
Downing the Prosecco as well.
You can't see
It
me.
was Luke. So anyway, so I believe Liss was defending it then. That's right. He was definitely a part of the story.
Opaqueness,
and again,
yeah.
I think a lot of us believe that opaque, because of the glass really reference, I suppose, opaque glass is frosted. And that was kind of where the confusion began.
And but
most times, if Rick says, "Oh, no, you're wrong about that," say, "Oh, I didn't realise. Oh, I should apologise to someone."
Didn't happen this time, though, did it?
That time, I was like, "Go fuck yourself," and your little London film school. Right?
No, you were quite loud. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up.
Let's go. Yeah. And then you gave me a definition. And I was like, yeah, let's go opaque glass. And then again, went with that. I think there was some sort of technicality.
Yeah, they're just calling it opaque glass because you can't, you can't see through it, but it's still glass.
It's not a wall.
It's not a wall. I was trying to explain to you, this brick wall here, this is opaque. You can't see through it.
That
oh my God, she still hasn't got it.
Wow.
We've already done it.
Yeah, Danny's come over.
Yeah,
What, you were on the other side?
Yeah, we were wrong. You've got to admit when you're wrong.
No,
it does make you smarter if you can admit when you're wrong.
Yeah, like I'm wrong a lot.
It's good to admit when you're wrong.
I just don't think I am.
What's wrong?
I think opaque is like frosted glass, like you can see
But technically that
through
is...
it, but not everything.
The thing is, the dictionary definition of opaque is that you cannot see through it.
You're correct in terms
this
of
wall
glass, and in glass,
is opaque.
That would be...
Transparent.
No. Well...
They're just using it as like a marketing term. It's opaque glass.
You can't see through this glass, but if it wasn't
technically
glass,
it's not opaque because light can get through it. But they're just saying
I feel
opaque.
we're really deep
marketing.
in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
we do have a limited
we work in
time.
the porn industry.
So we have a limited time today. We have 30 minutes.
30 minutes we got until that card runs out.
I think we've faffed around with at least 6 of them.
So we were asked in the comments about how we started in the industry.
That's not one for a few Carlsbergs in, is it? And go on then, off you go. London Film School, roll down. Got your willy out. Don't make me show the footage.
I was at the London Film School.
Oh, is that where you got your willy out?
I mean, at some point during,
name
not at the...
Name the professor. Are they professors? Is that what you have at London Film?
I can't remember. I think we just called them by their names.
Like Peter?
Yeah.
Trevor?
There wasn't a Trev.
There wasn't a Trev. Okay. But there wasn't professors? Are
No.
they no?
No, I don't think so.
But
No, they were just people
Okay.
who had been in the industry and now they teach those that can't do.
If you're hiring.
And I'd graduated, and a friend of mine called Alejandro Sesma
Great name.
had started working as a production...
Alejandro Smegma.
Yeah, no, he should have gone with that. You know what his porn name was instead when he was directing or in the credits? He went with the first name of his pet and
what a waste.
and the street he grew up on. The street he grew up on was Mendez. He's from Mexico. Mendez. First pet was called Blackie. So in all of the credits, he was credited as Blackie Mendez.
It's a strong choice as an actor. Yeah. I think he should have gone for Alejandro Smegma. That would have been really classy.
Ali Smegs.
Ali Smegs.
Yeah.
What's your porn name, Liss?
I don't know. I never even thought about that.
You know?
First pet?
Winter.
Oh, no, we're on to a winner. Okay. Street you grew up on?
Hang on a minute.
Is this where you're kind of
social engineering? Are we going to be had like? What's your mother's maiden name?
You did that to me once.
I did.
That's amazing.
It was so.
We was just having a random chat, and I was explaining. I watched a documentary on it, and like how people could just ask, and I just literally had a conversation with Liss, and within 5 minutes, I got the street that she grew up on, the first school she went to, childhood best friend,
mother's middle name, everything.
Just had all of these in the bank, and then just one question led on to another, and
you did it so well.
it was great. It's almost like I had practice.
Very sneaky.
It was very articulated.
It was very well engineered.
Yeah.
It was a good documentary.
Yeah.
I hope she's editing between the two of us.
No, it's just her. She's probably using that as just a makeup.
I haven't seen her press any buttons.
No, she's just looking at that, being like, "Look at my eyeliner. That does look nice."
I'm just currently Instagramming in a minute.
But yeah, so winters or winter. Winter.
Yeah. It's just winter.
And
I
the
didn't have a
street you
last
grew up
name.
on?
Greenlee Avenue.
Oh,
Greenlee.
wait, Greenlee.
Greenlee Avenue.
Winter Greenlee.
Yeah, it's a
He
bit-
started strong.
It's not that sexy, is it?
No,
No.
not really. Anyone can suggest a porn name for Liss, beginning with winter. Winter will need a surname.
Winter Wanker.
Drip it in the comments.
Winter Wankers. She only does cold scenes. Great in the studio.
Oh, yeah.
Winter Wankers.
With gloves.
Winter with gloves.
With mittens.
Winter with mittens.
Winter
Yeah.
mittens.
Winter mittens.
Winter mittens.
Yeah, I like that.
I kind of like
God,
that.
it's quite
Or
cute. That's quite
winter
cute.
muff. That's a thing you put your hands in.
Yeah, I like winter mittens.
Winter mittens.
mittens.
Sounds like
It's
intermittent.
cute.
Intermittent. Like
Intermittent
she only does
winter
scenes every now and
mittens.
then.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you do porn? Winter mittens.
Oh dear, we shouldn't do them after Carlsberg, should we?
No, we shouldn't do them in the evenings after a super long scene.
We've had a long day. We have a long day. It's been lots of fun though.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. Has been fun.
So I was speaking to my friend Alejandro. Alejandro!
Smegma.
And at a graduation party, he said, "Hey, Rick, you should come for an interview.
I thought it was just gonna be you should come.
You should come.
You should come more.
You should come." And I said, "At the porn place." And he said, "Yeah, come for an interview. You won't get the job. They're looking for an assistant editor. They've got people coming with much more experience than you. But it's good experience just to come for an interview." And I said, "Sure, okay." And we got into a very drunken talk about how if we got to make porn films, we, because we're film students, could make the most epic porn films imaginable. Like, we went off on like, yeah, we could do this, we could do that. Alex was telling me about his fantasy where he wanted, like, this guy walks through an airport and time suddenly would freeze, and then he would just go and interfere with all the people. And I'd be like, "Oh, woo, can you do that as a porn film? Because isn't that technically
illegal?"
I think it might be technically
illegal.
Yeah. And he was like, "It's just my fantasy, man." So I went along to...
Was that with Has a Biggin?
Yeah, Relish.
That was his name. One of the
Yeah, he
guys
co-owned it.
That was his porn name.
Yeah.
Has a Biggin.
Has a B
like
gun.
that.
Has a big gun.
Has a big on.
Yeah, spelled has a B apostrophe
Does he
gun.
have a big one though?
It's not the point. It's a porn.
It is the point though, really.
It's like, does Dick Bush have a hairy...
You know what?
does
probably
actually.
do
He
have
was
hairy.
very, very tall. So I'm assuming
He has a
he
big one.
had a big one.
Yeah. Well, leg. The big
What?
leg.
He-
Because he was very tall.
Yeah, two big legs. Just one big leg.
One big leg.
Just one.
Very off balance.
No penis.
What?
Just one
So
big
sorry,
leg.
Hazza, if you're watching this. But yeah, so that, back in the Relish days.
Yep.
I think I passed you in the Relish days.
I don't remember you.
Passed through doors. Thanks very
Really?
much.
Well, no, I mean, the first time we met was, I think, Power Girls,
Yeah, that was...
where you were a superhero
the
fighting
cave.
Huntress,
Yeah,
Tanya Tate.
interesting fact. I later moved into that location.
Yes,
and
you did.
lived in that little cave for a while. Yeah. I believe that was quite some time. Yeah, no, I think I met you in passing, though, at the Relish days. So I went and had a interview or something with Harry. I think he was tapping away on a laptop or something in there at the time. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Long
I
time
remember
ago.
the first time I met Antonio Black.
Yes.
He came into the office similarly just to have a chat. He was seeing another performer. We'd worked with this performer. She brought him in, talking about it with everyone. One of the people who worked at Relish, Dee Dee, we thought she would quite fancy him. So she was out at that time for lunch. We told him to hide under her desk
Okay.
and we'll wait for her to come back. And so that's what he did. He was like, all right. Hid underneath Dee Dee's desk. She came in, sat at her desk. We were just chatting.
She screamed.
Nothing happened for like a while. We were like, is he Like he is on. We saw him go under there. Nothing is going on, and she's chatting, and then suddenly she looked under, screamed as this guy came out smiling, and she's like, ah!
Imagine, yeah. She's just trying to do her 9 to 5, poor cow. Poor Dee Dee. A lot of banter.
Yeah.
A lot of banter.
So my first day there for this interview, they had me edit hardcore porn for 20 minutes, which wakes you up in the morning if you're not used to that kind of thing.
It does.
And I had a little sneaky look at
Stiff cup of coffee.
Oh, yeah. Better than a stiff cup of coffee. I had a sneaky look what the previous guy had edited. He'd edited all of the acting bits leading up to the sex. And I figure they know that we can edit normal stuff. They want to know what we're like at editing the sex. And so I say to myself, okay, I'm just going to start at the blowjob, work my way forward from there.
It's a good general approach in life, isn't it?
That's what I do, yeah.
That's what I do.
That's how I approach every Sunday dinner.
That's how I approach all sexual scenarios,
When
to be
you
honest.
give the blowjobs.
Wow.
Start from that.
Well, if you're giving a
Right.
blowjob, you should start at the blowjob list.
Also, if you're receiving a blowjob, you should also start at receiving a blowjob.
Yeah.
Okay. Noted.
Number one rule of blowjobs,
Yeah.
start at the blowjob.
Start getting a blowjob. You know what I mean? Most people aren't going to be antsy about getting a blowjob.
No. In fact, I think we should get T-shirts made that just say, start getting a blowjob.
Yeah. Or
I will hurt you.
suck me, I won't stop you. Just
Well, that's like inviting anyone to suck you. Tell us about Christmas '98.
wow. Gosh, need a
A few more of these.
A few more of these, and my therapist over there. Yeah, but yeah, my journey into pornography a little different. Yeah, I did solo stuff, then a few.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
I mean, I wanked myself off.
Yeah, okay, everyone does that.
Yeah. But I did it with another person filming it.
Okay, that's where what you needed to add.
All right.
Where were these things going?
All right, so yeah, I was a builder. I was on a building site. I was trying to get into corn, did a few bits, went to a swinging club. That was kind of all right. Ended up sleeping with some really old lady. We've done this story before, but some old lady and her husband filmed it. And then I ended up getting approached on MySpace.
Why did they approach you on MySpace?
I don't know.
But did someone point them in your direction?
Nope.
What's MySpace?
She's fibbing.
What?
I feel like for our younger audience, you need to.
Oh, you don't know what
No,
MySpace is?
She's fibbing.
No,
She
you
knows.
know what MySpace is.
No.
Yeah, she
People
does.
know what MySpace
She's fucking
is.
31, bro. She knows what MySpace is.
27.
Absolute beard. And yeah, on MySpace. And said, would you come and do some modelling work? Should have seen the red flags then. No one wants this to model. And yeah, I went there and they said, oh, I'll pay a bit more for nude work. So I went, oh, go on then. I don't mind that.
How much more and how much were you getting paid for just
Can't
going
remember. So it was something like, it was nude modelling, but if I did the adult-y stuff, it was something like that. So I was like on, I don't know, 250 or something. And then if you did the wank, it was like 400 or something. I can't, 300 or something. Remember, I got my cock out. He gave me an extra £100 straight away. So, oh. I was like, all right, chill out. He's like, that's the biggest one on the site. There you go. I was like, all right, it's like bonus money. Great.
Do you feel like they really just wanted everyone to do the naughty stuff? Like people who were just there and said no were just like, oh.
Yeah, I don't feel that stuff ever probably got released. Probably just have a little wank over here, mate. It was all right, though. And then,
easy,
you know,
easy money.
Easy money. I remember thinking that back in the time. Having a wank, a few £100 in the bank.
That rhymes.
And then I just kept shagging people.
For money or just...
Yeah, of course. And, well, like trying to get money, obviously. And then, yeah, that was it.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, obviously I'd have sex off camera if it wasn't just strictly for money, you know, had a normal life, you know. But yeah, lots of scenes, kind of went through the Television X and the UK field, the relishes, the Playboy TVs we used to have. We used to have quite an industry over here in the UK. There used to be a little bit of slogging, a little bit of competition between the guys. There was a good 8 or 10 guys I can remember that were kind of regularly working and earning money and stuff.
But we can't sound too disappointed about what happened because we now work for the company that bought all of those companies.
It's great. They're great. I love MindGeek, but you know. But yeah, so there was lots of different people working and competition, and then just kind of went through the ranks, and then, as I say, worked on and off with you for a long time through various projects for Television X and all sorts of bits until we'd done our little Brazzers competition.
Mm-hmm.
And there, off we ran with our comedy business.
Comedy
We
business.
was actually watching a scene earlier today, wasn't we?
Yeah.
We watched the little one, the little got wrote.
Yeah, we had
improv.
a comment from someone who I'm sure is watching right now, and we
That
will.
is bold. It's bold.
No, there. Yeah.
Not super fans, but hopefully they are. If you are, big ups.
And I told them we will go and speak with them on their YouTube, or I will, because Danny's busy on that day.
basically not trusted.
But they commented about how they love this particular intro called Aletta Ocean's Anal Interrogation, I think.
No idea. Absolute genius. Brilliant scene, though.
But it's this ridiculous intro that involves Danny arriving on set and finding out that he's got a 29-page script, no sugar on set for his tea.
Well, we should probably explain that this scene was written the morning of the day. So,
Well, I'm just explaining how ridiculous...
well, but all of the stuff that you included, all the inspiration was from stuff that...
Oh, yeah. Anyone who knows Danny and watches this will be like, oh, my God, that is Danny.
Yeah.
Like,
it
if
was
you try and
all-
feed him sandwiches with the knob of the
Who would eat the knob of the bread?
of the loaf
It's ridiculous. It's
with
ridiculous.
cucumber in it.
It's ridiculous. I know people do it just to wind me up.
So he takes the crew hostage and demands Aletta Ocean come here for a scene.
Obviously, that bit didn't never happen. I'm like, oh, everything happened. But obviously, I never have taken
He's-
the crew hostage.
Well,
It's not like a Wednesday thing. You know what I mean?
well.
But yeah, no, there was lots of diva moments in that script.
Danny would be a bit of a diva back in the day. I mean, I say back in the day.
Well, it was also a lot easier when you wasn't the producer.
Yes.
At standards then.
Mm.
You know, now you get there. It's like I never understand the fort. You know, Borstal Fort.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we discussed that place on the podcast before. Crazy there, the facilities there. Now, as a producer, it's an absolute nightmare to shoot there. Like, just there's not even toilets. It's
Well,
tough to shoot a porn scene without toilets.
Yeah, I mean, they had toilets, but you wouldn't want to put your
Anything.
models...
It's not one you can just nip in barefoot, is it, mid-scene?
No, it's sort of
Or
like,
just-
halfway to Narnia, you go through the forest of...
It'd be nice if
It's sort
you
of
had
at
a
the bottom
wardrobe.
of Mount Doom. And,
Maybe you should suggest that to them. Just put a wardrobe at the front door to make it look better. Like, I feel like Narnia.
Yeah.
You know, pissing in Narnia.
so the scene... So for some reason, our model wasn't going to arrive till later in the day. We had to we had all these props, we had all these extras on set, and we couldn't do the scene that was written. And so I rewrote the entire thing to be that. I just kind of made it up on the spot, just
Whilst
pow, pow, pow.
Driving 3 hours to work.
Yeah.
Using a little dictator on your phone.
Danny holds exterior house day.
SWAT team arrive.
Danny starts fucking the face of Al with a cucumber.
But yeah, it was a very humorous scene. We had a lot more freedom back then. A lot more creative
Yeah,
freedom.
we
on-
literally would just do anything.
that was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at one point, I think feedback came in saying this isn't the Danny D show because most of our scripts were heavily involved in some
And
sort of
even if they
Danny D
weren't
shenanigans.
about Danny D had a way of sort of turning them into the Danny D show. I don't know if you've ever been around that one guy that you know when people are taking a picture or something, there's that one guy who's just suddenly like, hey,
I've not been around that guy.
No, that's because you are that guy. If you don't have a friend like that, you are the guy.
I like being the guy.
I like being the
I
guy.
like being the guy. Yeah. Should we tell everyone about our new
Yeah. What?
sponsor?
Yeah. We are now sponsored.
By Carlsberg. Probably the best beer in the world. Their world.
Danny, do you know what I like about Carlsberg?
Go on.
It's because at Carlsberg, the pursuit of better is in their DNA. Their perfectly balanced Danish Pilsner is wonderfully crisp and refreshing with a fuller flavour and a distinctive hop aroma. Skål.
Yeah, if Carlsberg did podcasts,
they would do such a better one than this, wouldn't
that'd
they?
be the greatest
It would be so good.
What
if
did
they
we say? We were like number 5 or something.
Yeah,
like,
5th best.
Fucking, that's a joke. We are steaming up on 1,000 followers though. I'm not gonna lie. It's only taken like 6 episodes and 3 side episodes, side quests.
Yeah, we need 1,000 followers and we need 4,000 watched hours.
Well, you never mentioned that when you said 1,000.
Well,
followers.
that'll come in time.
Right, a lot longer than 1,000 followers. I feel we need social media. We need to be jumping on there. I'm gonna rattle some cages. I'm gonna get Josh to push the TikTok button.
Yeah.
Well, we did.
I
ask
can only
Liss.
do so much.
Well, yeah, we asked Liss to do the TikTok last time. She got us banned.
I didn't get you banned.
Sorry.
Did not get you banned.
Yeah, in Berlin.
Was you banned in TikTok?
Yeah.
No, that was one of your videos.
No, that was our.
That was when we were doing
it's
the thing in the
our
studio and we were live streaming
That
on
was
TikTok.
your podcast that
Yeah,
got
our podcast.
yourselves banned on
No,
TikTok.
you got us banned.
Nope.
She was in charge.
I
of that.
was not doing
I mean,
anything.
She was
I
in
like
charge.
to think the universe works like if you think something enough and you get enough people to believe it, then
Yeah.
that thing just automatically becomes true.
Okay.
So Liss got us banned.
I thought you were
on
going to go
TikTok.
with this is a really successful podcast.
Oh wow, yeah, I should have done that.
Yeah,
I feel.
completely wasted our go.
Do not
You
give
set
me
it
a
up.
genie in a lamp.
You
I
set
will.
that up so nice, and I was like, oh
Ruined.
man, like he's really dropping some like humble, like just thoughtful, like people are going to cut that clip and be like, yeah, if you want it, you can get it. And
Like,
you went
no.
with this is a knob.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck that up, Rick.
yeah. She made me jump earlier.
Yeah.
Well,
I did.
let's not start on.
Liss keeps making people jump.
All right, again, you probably shouldn't pick on her too much because she might
Yeah,
start gaswagging about the old
about.
trip that she took. Didn't send a postcard for.
I tripped Liss over.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was brutal.
Tripped
pretty
her
bad.
over.
It was brutal.
Danny and Liss were having a little scrap.
Whoa, that's
Don't make it sound bad,
no
Dan.
comment. No comment.
A little play fight.
No
She
comment.
ran away from Dan. I mean, playfully
away.
ran.
She ran away
I
from
peacefully
something.
run away.
She ran away.
She ran away from
something.
Danny, playfully,
don't know
and
where
I
she
just
ran from.
instinctively put out my foot and completely tripped her over.
Faceplant. It was a fall.
Oh, face planted.
I mean, she's front heavy anyway, but she just went down on the ground, and that's hard wood floor.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did they cushion the blow?
Nope.
I believe you calling eating shit is the definition of what she.
Is that a phrase for falling over?
Yeah.
When you,
You eat shit.
what, you automatically eat shit when you fall over?
Yeah,
Eat
you're eating
floorboards?
No.
Eat-
I never heard of that.
No, I don't. I think you've got that wrong.
Uh-huh.
Google it.
Like I
Google it.
Need a little urban dictionary, ain't we?
So yeah, Liss fell over pretty hard, and I immediately was shocked at my actions.
So was I, Rick.
I mean, you didn't even realise I did
thought
it.
I
You
tripped
thought
over something, and I was thinking the whole time.
Danny saw it and was just like, "What?" And I was like,
It was good.
"It was so bizarre because I didn't even think about it. It just went. You were just perfect
Got a definition here for you.
for eating shit."
Yeah. Eat shit. Slang, vulgar, of a person to fall and land on one's face.
Wow.
Yeah. Also, if you want the rest of them,
It's when you take feces in your hand and you gobble it down.
yeah, it's pretty much what you got. There's, I'm not going to go for all of that.
Yeah, thank you. It's me afterwards. Beep, beep, beep.
Future Rick. Oh, can I just give you a bit of credit on the last episode for doing all of the bollocks that I added in?
What, the tiny little... Because you say, little explosion. Literally, a little explosion.
Yeah. Hey, it worked. You got to work around. If anyone can do a quick job, find the workaround. That was it. It was great. It was nice to edit.
And the way that you came in with your hand to but you're going down.
we on, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, gosh. Should probably explain the technicality.
So,
A mostly inappropriate podcast. It's a mostly technical problem podcast.
oh, we will have a lot of technical issues. Today, we just ran out of space. We only had a half-hour card. I didn't bring the full card. Just happened to have another card. There's only half an hour on there.
We were always a bit backstreet. But, I mean, Liss is currently set up. Her media desk is on an ironing board.
That's great.
I'm going to take a little video
get
of
a
what
picture of
is
what-
going on
what
over
we're
there.
looking at.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
future
No, I
Rick-
think it's important.
Future Rick right now is going to overlay. Are you watching this? We need...
Oh yeah, 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Sorry,
on
I was
me.
just-
Come on.
I was just getting a drink.
Future Rick right now is going to overlay a little box in here. Right here. Bang. Look at this box I'm making. Future Rick puts a little box of the video of this clip in right now. Look how crazy that is.
It's great.
An ironing board. And what happened when we set up the ironing board? You decided to put an actual iron on there.
Well, I thought it kind of just went with.
It would be funny.
Yeah, no, it was good.
It was
good.
funny.
It was funny.
And your
Yeah.
Prosecco glass.
Yeah. I almost put the bottle on. Oh my god, that would have been a disaster.
And the entire thing just collapsed.
Just collapsed.
Yeah.
Great job, Future Rick.
Mhm.
All right. Seamless. And then just like that. Watch. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and it's gone. Smash City.
So yeah, we cut out, but we're back now.
We're back now.
Yeah, to end the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, we're limited on batteries, limited on space, limited on memory, limited on hours. And
every time we do one of these podcasts, it's like after a scene that we just shot, we're just
do you know what I love?
exhausted.
Right? It's the fact that we're both so busy at the moment. The podcast hasn't kicked off into tens of thousands
not really.
of followers.
Like
And-
4 people really enjoy it.
Yeah,
I mean, I love the 4 people that really enjoy it.
and
This is just for you 4.
and we still
All right,
like,
Seb.
we
I love Seb.
Big up,
Oh, I
Seb.
love Seb.
big up Seb because he's probably one of the only ones that got this far in.
He's so
Um,
great.
But yeah, what I love is the fact that we're still doing it. Like today, it was just like, you was like, oh, we actually forgot, or I forgot all of the podcast equipment. We're quite far away from home. And shout out to Sam. We had to get Sam to drive back to the studio and go get all of the podcast gear, bring it here, just so that we could do all of this for you 4 viewers.
Yeah, oh, it's worth it. The stuff we've been talking about. Oh, that opaque conversation.
Yeah, I mean,
banger.
Look, terrible episode. But just be aware, all right? This ain't the best of episodes, but be aware that we've worked a long old day today and we're working tomorrow. And we kind of wanted to do this. Rick's put his fancy
Just-
lights up. It's fun. And it's not very technical, but it will get better. Honestly, if we could at least monetize it.
Then we could get some we could just
Well-
get a podcasting corner set up
Yeah.
in the studio.
Baffles me. New shows, they're like, bang. Yeah.
You know what we need? We
Good
need to
guests,
somehow
good
film
hosts.
this so that I'm doing my half at home, you're doing your half at home,
Okay.
and we're just
Isn't that just a Zoom?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like a Zoom chat or a FaceTime.
yeah.
So you mean we just do this with fancy lighting? I'll use my Philips Hue.
Mhm.
You can have all your gizmos.
Yep.
And we just have FaceTime.
Yeah.
Well, hang on, you're not an Apple, so there's a
No.
conflict of interest. We're gonna have to
Well, I
use
mean,
Skype
I
or
have
Zoom
Apple
products.
computers.
Look,
Well, you have a card. I've got a card. We both film ourselves on cards. You imagine the questions and replies that I'm saying. I imagine what you're doing,
Oh, okay.
Right?
All right. Look,
and then
see this-
I edit everything together.
Do you know what? Do you know what I would be down for? We do something like this where we give each other, this is an episode, right? We give each other, like, say, 10 questions, and we will ask each other 5 questions, and then at random, right? So you pick out a question, you give your answer, and then when we watch your answers back, I will pull out another question, another question at random, and we read out your answer.
Yeah. Okay. We can do a little test now.
Okay.
So, Danny, what's your favourite takeaway? I think so.
Sorry, cut. Rick.
No, I'm not going to cut that. You're supposed.
No, I'm not going to cut that.
No, of course not.
Of course.
So
Cut
no,
that.
Danny, you're supposed to answer my question. What's your favourite takeaway?
Oh, I was going with it. So I thought that was
But
the
then
second part of it.
I'm going to listen to what your answer is, and then I'm going to ask a different question that I'm going to edit in instead of my original
I was
question.
going with I thought the original OG question was
Okay,
like,
no, well, you've
different.
answered.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to change my question to edit in.
Right.
Okay. So Dan, as an international porn star,
Hang on a minute. Whoa. Future Rick.
anyone living or
Future
dead
Rick.
would you like to
Future
fuck?
Rick, I need some help.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
No, you're right. You know what? This
Pull
is
the
a lot
plugs.
better your way,
Pull
Dan.
the plugs.
A lot better your
Pull the
way.
plugs. Where's Josh? I need him to hit the fucking circuit breakers.
Well, on that bombshell, everyone.
No bombshell, actually. Nothing really to see here.
No, I'll just play it now. Me editing those two together.
Future Rick.
Anyone living or
Future
dead
Rick.
would you like to
Future
fuck?
Rick. I don't think Seb's even going to watch this. I think even Seb's...
I think he's going to be chuckling away like a little madman.
He is a little madman. Should we give him a shout out?
Yeah, Seb ran across America.
I mean, a good pal of ours has run across America. He
From Miami to LA, right?
Yeah. And not just like the direct route.
No.
He went
there was a moment where we were worried. We were getting out Google Maps saying, what is he going through these mountains?
It's a long way. But yeah, Sebcam TV is his YouTube's. You'll probably find him in the comments.
Yep.
Because he's a supporter.
Yeah, shout yourself out, Seb.
Shout him out.
And click on there and then go and watch his videos because he filmed himself for the best part of a year running across America.
And when we, literally nothing but that, just backpack. Well, no backpack, sorry. It was a waist pouch.
Mm-hmm.
That had,
a utility belt, a Batman utility belt, a really massive...
Had the smallest tent he could find. He even had a laptop. But
the smallest laptop. He did all his editing on that thing. Incredible.
Crazy. Yeah. And all of his stuff, sleeping bag. And when he wanted stuff that he didn't need, he would post it ahead of himself and then run to that post depot to then collect his stuff to then reship it. Crazy. Anyway, worth a follow.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. But that's us. I'm not going to lie. We do have a hot tub here. So I'm probably going to... Future Rick may... add some shenanigans.
Oh, you're not allowed in the hot tub after 11.
Who says that?
Oh, there's a little note, I think.
I believe it says about noise.
Yeah, be quiet.
Okay.
I
don't believe the two of you are going to be quiet.
Whoa.
She ain't going in there.
I'm not getting in there. I'm just supervising.
Yeah. What?
I
don't even like God. What are you going to do? Throw a rubber ring at me?
No, I'm just going to shut it once you're in.
Sorry, Liss.
This
Fuck
cam's
you.
gone.
Again.
This cam's gone. So, that was episode 4? 5. Wow. That's episode 5 of Smash City, a mostly inappropriate podcast. I've been Danny D.
I've been Dick Bush.
And that...
Is she going to...
Liss?
Amazing.
It's an outro.
Amazing outro.
Do you want another go? We'll have another go.
All right.
So that is episode 5 of the Smash City podcast. I have been Danny D.
And I'm Dick Bush.
And this is Liss on the Piss.
Hey! There you go.
New show coming soon to Smash City, Liss on the Piss.
Yes.
We are going to lock Liss in
the
a
makeup
room
In the
with a
makeup
load
room.
of alcohol,
Oh, wow.
with a camera and a microphone. That's it.
She gets 40 minutes.
And then we drag her out and we see what we got.
Yeah. Give us a thumbs up if you want to see that sort of shenanigans. Bye.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah. Do you want some of these little Jaffa cakes? I'm not going to lie. They are rather scrumdiddly-umptious.
Yeah.
M&S. We are getting up there. Top
Okay,
tier.
you throw it to me. I'm going to bat it into Liss's mouth.
Okay, this is like top tier.
Okay, ready?
Oh, I've lost my mic and my beer. I'm not going to give up many of these. Probably
Get
the
your
last
mouth
one.
wide open, Liss. Wide open.
Oh, right. We'll go for one on a distance. Oh, I've lost
Oh,
my beer.
God. The bit...
Oh
Oh,
my god.
close. Just dripping out.
Right.
That was close.
That was a mostly inappropriate podcast. I've been Danny D.
Blah, 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 Dick Bush.
These have been my Jaffa cakes. I can't even tell you what's coming. It's so big.
That's what she said.
Yes. Are we gonna? Do we have to sack Josh?
Maybe.
I feel she's brought a
Yeah.
bit of pizzazz to the show.
Yeah, we need to get the third camera working, though.
And I don't want to compliment this if
No.
I don't have to. I do not like giving her good feedback, but she has added a little snap to the show here. Come back for episode
Oh,
6.
okay,
See if
wait,
Josh
wait, hold
survived.
on.
Hang on, can we put them against each other?
Yeah, maybe. But I've just thought of another really cool show that we could do with Liss. So we start Liss on the piss
does Liss
as
have a say
as
in this?
described.
Quiet.
All right.
It's a production meeting.
Sure.
We move Liss on the piss about. We put Liss on the piss inside a haunted house, and we
Fuck
leave her there
that.
for the evening with cameras.
No, I've got a better one. You nailed it first time. So, Liss on the piss. We lock her in a room,
Mhm.
and she has an hour to get pissed, right? Trick is, we build this room inside a lorry, right? So she goes in, right? Off we go, right? We go driving. At the end of the 45-minute show, we open the door. Out she comes. Could be anywhere.
Get travel sickness.
You're going to be
That's
on the piss.
Brilliant. As long as it's on camera, it's all gold.
Yeah, comedy gold.
Right.
Future Rick will love stuff like that.
Mm.
And then forever, our intros, it'll be like you falling around the back of the van, like, we'll have a proper little intro.
Liss on the piss on tour.
When she's doing a world show where she just arrives battered.
She's got like a desk with all the drinks and stuff, but her chair is on wheels, and she's just
Oh, I should try and make cocktails.
Just moaning about the kids and life. It's a good show.
She does that anyway.
Yeah, that's why we just bring it.
Yeah.
We bring it on tour.
Yeah.
Coming to a town near you. Yeah.
Catch
All right.
that soon.
All right. Well, that's episode 6.
Yeah.
We said goodbye a couple of times.
Yeah.
You do this a
Just
lot.
kept, well, that,
It's like this is
keep on coming up with ideas.
That's the problem, isn't it?
We should do an hour podcast before recording,
Yeah, when we
and
get out all
then
the
we
crap
record.
ideas. What about a podcast about a podcast?
We need subscribers. We've got to go in.
What, clickbait?
Yeah.
You're going on mad
I'm
clickbait.
putting a picture of as the thumbnail
Wow.
next to Danny.
No.
But what do I put? Who? Anyone living or
No,
dead
that's completely
has the
fraudulent.
thumbnail.
I will personally sue you on that. That's defamation of
But
character.
you said it.
That's no. That was definitely an edited question.
Yeah, we do say it's edited, but I do play it.
No, he doesn't.
I mean, it will become a TikTok clip.
Oh,
it will
yeah.
be on Instagram
No,
as
I mean,
one of
that'd
those
be
little
great
clips.
for clickbait.
I will
Like-
have to say no on that one, I'm afraid.
Really?
What chopping up to?
Wait, you said chopping up.
Because he wants to chop
We're
up
not
the clip.
chopping
We're
up.
I'm going to
He
edit
wants
this
to-
so well.
Yeah.
Tell us.
yeah.
Chopping
What
up.
did you do?
You lot are sick.
Wow.
Sick fucks. To be honest, though, I think one thing we can all agree on thing.
She did.
Okay,
Oh my.
better than what I was going to say.
Dark, Rick.
Look, every cloud has a silver lining.
I was just going to say that it was the best card in Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, it was. It was great.
Is but
Yeah.
Rick's taken that on a little sour turn. So come back for episode 7, where we'll discuss more missing people. I'll just edit all of this out.
You can't mix this.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh, no.
Have you ever fantasized about being murdered?
No. Why?
Well, because you like
Because
being choked
I knew someone
Slightly
who did
different.
fantasize about being murdered and
Oh,
getting
sorry.
their leg cut
Hang on a minute.
off whilst having
Sorry.
sex.
out. You say used to.
Should not have a
Used to
leg
know
anymore.
Don't know them anymore.
Because they're not here anymore.
Just because I haven't spoken to them in a long time.
Yeah, well, again,
How did
ask
you even get onto that
my
conversation? I'm
question.
intrigued. Like, what did you just randomly
She
one
would
day-
Stab
kind of.
herself.
She would just have those conversations.
Did you have to act
You know-
it out?
You know what I love? I like being cut.
Oh,
But
sure.
I like
Chopped
my
off a
biggest
bit.
fantasy is like having my leg cut off whilst getting fucked.
And
I
what
knew a
did you
girl
do with
that-
the leg?
Well, I don't know. You don't feed it to them. I know a girl that liked the idea of her bones being broken. She'd go for that. Her fantasy, she wanted 2 chairs, put her arm across it, and he stand. It
Oh no.
was mental. Like, what's sexy in that?
You know when I did the Porn Critic?
Yeah.
And I did the Porn Critic interviews. I did an interview with her, and she, a few years later, asked me, could you take that down? Because I keep getting messages about what I say in there because that's where she was revealing all these fantasies.
Did you take it down?
Yes, I did.
Future Rick, but link in here.
To that deleted video.
It's on our Patreon. There's one video on our Patreon. It's that episode
5.5.
5.5 with our favourite words. I think that should be the topic.
Yeah, our favourite words.
Vulva.
And anemia.
Do I choose one?
Yeah.
Prosecco.
Oh, can I change?
Good night from us with our favourite words.
Smegma.
Ugh.
Liss.
Moist.
Nice.
And turgid.
What does that mean?
Why are you laughing if you don't know what it means?
It just sounds gross. I just know it's going to be
Do you
gross.
know, have you heard the word turgid?
Turgid. It sounds like turd.
Turgid means solid.
No, it does not.
Do you know what?
Oh, Dan,
Fucking
your
Google
dick's
it.
really turgid.
She's not pressing any buttons. There's no.
No,
way.
like,
You're
it's
going to be
just
so
cameras.
impressed.
This is just straight up.
You've heard of the word turgid.
No, you haven't. Don't tell
I haven't
fibs.
heard of
No,
the word
okay.
turgid.
Turgid means solid.
I want to know in the
Like,
comments if people have
like,
actually heard of turgid.
it's the opposite of limp. If something's limp, but then if it is no longer limp, then it becomes quite solid
so
and
on set,
turgid.
you'd be like, right, Dan, can you just
Get
get turgid right now?
You could say that.
Turbo turgid. Sorry.
What?
Turbo turgid.
Look, you ended strong on moist. All right, take the win.
This is great. I've
Stop.
just learned every day's a
Okay,
lesson.
okay.
It is.
It's good night from us with our favourite words.
Piss flaps.
Oh, you've got me now.
I was
I don't know. I wasn't prepared.
really like we all were.
Sparkle farts.
And horticulture.
Charlie Dimmock. Hey, if we're
He knows what that word means. You know,
What do I fuck?
what?
horticulture.
No.
It has the word whore in it. It must be dirty.
Horticulture.
Fucking hell.
Say it again.
Horticulture.
Horticulture.
Okay, we're all getting cancelled.
What?
Horticulture.
What did he just say?
Wait, I need to stop. Horticulture. Horticulture. What? Say again.
Alan Titchmarsh.
Alan Titchmarsh.
Yeah.
Horticulture.
Who's Alan?
Horticulture.
Who is Alan Titchmarsh?
He's a gardener, isn't he?
Right. Who's Charlie Dimmock?
Gardener. Massive boobs, don't wear a bra.
What they got in common?
They like gardening.
Yeah, gardening, horticulture.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, the culture of horty. I don't know. I don't know where the word comes from. I do not know the
Wow.
etymology of that word. She's like, he's making all these fucking words up.
I know.
Shut up, you didn't know
You
that
made me
means.
feel clever, mate.
That's why you employed me.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's for a lot of reasons.
Blowjobs are good as well. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, good night from us with our favourite words.
No, come back to me.
And
Limp.
and sodomy.
Suckling.